Tonight's SmackDown's going to bring down the house in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
You got that right, Cole. I'll tell you what, man, I am so pumped up and amped up. I can't wait.
Neither can I, Taz, and I'm sure these Salt Lake fans can't either. So let's get this show on the road.
This is what, oh man, even when it's got a cover on it, the turnbuckle is not something you want to be driven into head first.
And this one doesn't even have a cover. The steel of that turnbuckle is completely exposed.
And I'll tell you, this Mickie James, you know, she's supposed to be some kind of a psycho broad and everything, but not for nothing. She's one good-looking tomato.
Easy there, partner. I get the feeling that Mickie might be a little too much for you to handle.
A little too much for me to handle? At least I like girls.
What a reversal. I tell you, Taz, no matter how many times I see the great Khali, I never get used to how enormous he is.
The word giant gets thrown around here a lot, but I'll tell you what, this guy's the real deal.
I can't even begin to imagine where they found a monster like him.
Hey, I have no idea, but I wish I did.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Nice quick counter.
Nice reversal.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you...
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
I don't know how they can allow Mickie James to compete. She's clearly unstable and a danger that everyone should get to the ring against.
Yeah, she's dangerous, all right, Cole. But that's cause she's a hell of a competitor. Believe me, this whole crazy thing is just an act.
Crazy is as crazy does, partner, and we've seen Mickie James pull some pretty crazy stunts around here.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you.
He's 3 seconds away from a win. And that was like 2.5, Cole.
Look at I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel that.
Like it or not, smart move. Making use of that exposed turnbuckle.
It's a surefire way to take the fight out of your opponent, that's for sure. That exposed turnbuckle is a deadly weapon, and it's being put to good use here.
It's not exactly sportsmanlike, but it's not illegal either.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves.
Boy, I'll tell you, Taz, this Mickie James is 100% psychopath.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. Tell me, Taz, just how do you...
Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly. My God, head first, right into the exposed steel of the turnbuckle.
That's going to definitely leave a mark. Oh, there'll be a mark. Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
They're right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
You know what, Cole? He's going in for the kill.
And there it is, the big kick.
Here's the pin.
The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I lock... Oh, man, getting your face driven into the rope like that is even more painful than it looks.
I'm sure it is. Those ropes... Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get close.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was... He may get the 3 count right here. Good evening, and welcome to SmackDown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot Atlanta is fired up tonight, Cole. No doubt about it, baby, and I'm just as pumped up as the sellout crowd.
With good reason, Taz. You and I both know what's coming, and these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
And I'll tell you, this Mickie James, she's supposed to be some kind of a psycho broad and everything, but not for nothing. She's one good-looking tomato.
Easy there, partner. I get the feeling that Mickie might be a little too much for you to handle.
A little too much for me to handle? At least I like girls.
I tell you, Taz,
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. You saw that one coming. And there's the reversal. I don't know how they can allow Mickie James to compete. She's completely unstable in a game that everyone should get to the ring against.
Yeah, she's dangerous, all right, Cole. But that's cause she's a hell of a competitor. Believe me, this whole crazy thing is just an act. I hope.
Crazy is as crazy does, partner. And we've seen Mickie James pull some pretty crazy stunts around here.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extreme.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
When I look at a freak like the great Khali, I'm glad I'm not an active competitor anymore.
Taz, are you seriously admitting that the great Khali intimidates you?
Hey, don't go putting words in my mouth there, buddy. I'm not saying I couldn't beat him. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to try.
We knew it was only a matter of time before someone put that exposed turnbuckle to use.
Yeah, if you can dish out this kind of punishment, you are definitely putting yourself in a good position. Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner, either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one, submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out. Wow, now that was not a rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. could the referee have missed that?
Look, don't call me punk. I'm not your wife.
She's a dangerous woman. And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
He's going in for the kill.
And there it is. A big kick. Oh, my God. Look at the blood just pouring down his face. He could pin his opponent right here.
Here's your winner, Mickey James.